Students, today we are on the last part of the chapter 12, Uncle Podger hangs a picture. So, at the last part we see that at last Uncle Podger would get the spot fixed again and put the point of the nails on it with his left hand and take the hammer on his right hand. And with this first blow, he would smash his thumb and drop the hammer with a yell on somebody's toes. So when he started to put the nail on the wall, what happened? He smashed on his thumb and dropped the hammer on somebody's toe. So Aunt Maria would midly observe that next time that Uncle Podger was going to hammer a nail to the wall, he would let go in her time, let me know that, so that she could make arrangements to go and spend a week with her mother while it was being done. So what do Aunt Maria commented? So please tell when you are going to hang the next picture on the wall. Please inform me so that I can go to my mother's house. So I am fed up of the disturbances and the nuisance you make the whole house. Oh, you woman, you make such a fuss over everything. So Uncle Podger says that you make a fuss in everything. Uncle Podger would reply, picking himself up. Why, I like doing a little job of this kind. Why don't you allow me to do such a little job of this kind, to hang a picture on the wall? And you are making always fun of me and making fuss about it all. And then he would have another try. And the second blow, the nail would go clean through the plaster and half of the hammer after it. And Uncle Podger be precipitated against the wall with a force nearly sufficient to flatten his nose. And finally, he would put the picture on the wall. And you can see it in the picture, the way how he has put the picture, no? And then he would have another try. He was not fed up of what he was doing, but he is trying his best level best he is trying. And at the second blow, the nail would go clean through the plaster and the hammer after it, and Uncle Podger be precipitated against the wall with a force nearly sufficient to flatten his nose. Then he had to find the rule and the string again, and a new hole was made, and about midnight the picture would be up. Very crooked and insecure, the wall 4 yards round, looking if it had been smoothed down with a rake, and everybody dead beat and wretched except Uncle Podger. So in the evening, the whole day they have taken to hang a picture, and in the evening he put up the picture, and everybody was tired except Uncle Podger. He was so happy and relaxed. So the last paragraph, there you are, he would say, stepping off the chair on the charwoman's scones and surveying the mess he had made with evident pride. Why some people would have had a man to do a little thing like that. He would say that, why don't you allow, and now I am completed my work, why don't you allow me to do some sorts of work like this in the house? You women, you are doing all the work and allow the men to do something. So I have taken the whole day to put the picture on the wall, and he is not realizing the mistake he had made. He had involved all the members of the family for this, and he had wasted the whole day and the others' time also. That's the end of the chapter. Okay, children? So I will give you the summary of the chapter. Okay? So, the particular lesson Uncle Podger Hangs a Picture is full of comic scenes written by Jerome K. Jerome. It is a story of the shortcomings of a man who never tries to do any hard work. But when he does any activity at home, he involves all the family members in the little act. We find these when they start to work. They create a lot of disturbance in the society and a family with a minor activity. Through this act has not a great prominence. They abuse language to another person. They pretend to be great with a minor work. So in this lesson, Uncle Podger is a comic character. We see, he's a comic character and he tries to hang a picture on the wall. He sends a girl to the shop but forget to tell her the size. And he remains busy in this act. And again he sends a boy to tell her the size of the nail. And we see that he is always busy in this act. Okay. So when he works on the wall to hang a picture, he creates disturbances. When he gives a ball to the nail, suddenly lost his balance and drops the hammer suddenly lost his balance and gets injury on his thumb and drops the hammer, which becomes a reason to the injury who stands beside him. Okay, and the next we see all the family members finding his handkerchief. He has lost his handkerchief and all the family members are busy in finding that. Uncle Podger again rebukes them. In fact, he is sitting on the cot and he just forgets where he has kept the coat and the handkerchief is inside the cot and he is sitting on the cot. Again they start their activity. Now he forgets hammer and other instruments. After some times, when he drops the string, he lost his balance and fell on a piano which creates a sweet voice. Again he rebukes. So then Aunt Maria says that she will go to her mother's house if again he plans to hang the picture on a wall. That's a very funny way and Aunt Marian's comments. Okay, if you wanted to hang a picture again, please tell me so that I can go to my mother's home. At midnight, when all members are fatigued, only Uncle Podger is happy as they finished their activity to hang a picture. Now Podger comments, all people are fools who call another person for such a minor activity, but I can do this hard work or easily without any payment to any person. So Uncle Podger says in the evening, they all are fed up and tired. Uncle Podger was very happy and he says that, why don't you give money to somebody else for such a minor work? If you have any work, you can give it to me. I will do all by myself. So he is pretending to be a great, powerful and wise man in front of others. Though he creates disturbances in the family, but he is happy for doing work. So, in the end, we can say that this particular lesson is one of them which gives you a lesson to find pleasure in work. If you are all doing an activity, then try to do it on your own behalf. But when you involve another person, it creates a lot of problems and disturbances. So, this particular lesson gives you a lot of humor and gives you a lot of joy. Okay students, I hope you have understood this lesson. Read the chapter once or twice and revise the chapter, learn the word meanings and reference the context and the given exercise from the PDF. Thank you children for listening.